My name is Percy Lidback, and I speak to you from Alpharetta, Georgia. Our youngest son, youngest of four, is Alexander. He attended Alpharetta High School, was a dual athlete. He's also a very good student. He invests a lot of time in his studies. He's a starting baseball catcher. And he, on the football program, which was his first love, he played tight end and linebacker. As I mentioned, he excelled in school. He's currently at the University of Michigan and in the football program as a linebacker. Importantly, he's been accepted to the School of Engineering. He's studying mechanical engineering and doing well. He's got a GPA of north of 3.2, which we're very proud to go along with his football duties. What experience do we have with Coach Nick Rita and Day 1 to D1? We wouldn't be, or Alexander wouldn't be where he is without Coach Nick. At the end of the day, Day 1 to D1 has a very professional, disciplined, clean approach and a very strong network. We spoke with a handful of D1 schools, and even though we were late in the game, and he was very, from the onset, very clear that because we hired Nick at the end of November, early December, prior to the graduation in May of 2021, we were late in the game, and he let us know that the best he could probably do is a preferred walk-on opportunity. What advice would I give to parents? Nick is very straightforward. When I first called him, we exchanged niceties, spoke a little bit about Alexander, but then he requested the play highlights for Alexander. He said he would take a look at it and call me back in 20 minutes, which he did. He said, okay, I can help you. Your kid has game, and can we set up a meeting for the following day? And that following day call included mom and dad and Alexander. Coach Nick told us right off the bat that moving forward, when we hired him, 100% of the communication would be with the student athlete, not with the parents, although he's open to talk to the parents if there's any concerns. We never did, we never had to, but he puts the onus on the student athlete. It's their process to manage. He coaches them every week, every day, how to speak, how to write, how to communicate with coaches that he puts them before in his network, and it was a wonderful process. I can tell you as a parent, it's very emotional, very stressful, very important step, and Nick understands all this. He adapted the strategy to in understanding that Alexander puts education as a high priority, and going to a good school for his engineering degree was very important, and Nick understood that. So at the end of the day, he spoke with schools within his network that understood that, and made sure that if you took away the football piece of it, that Alexander would succeed and be happy and move on to his next phase in life. And Nick clearly understands this whole process. His approach is very clean, very professional, and very hands-on, and couldn't be more thankful to Nick for what he did for us. The timeline, we hired Nick at the end of the fall of his senior year, and it was a contract that ran through May after graduation. But Coach Harbaugh of University of Michigan put the preferred walk-on offer onto Alexander and on the table by January of that, from when we hired and met Nick. So outstanding efficiency and results. Nick, thank you to the families. Good luck. Be grateful that this is an opportunity that not too many get. You've earned it, of course. But be grateful, and best of luck. Peace.